Welcome to the Prime Show. I'm your host, Brian. Today we're going to break down the Indianapolis Colts 27-14 preseason victory over the Cincinnati Bengals on Thursday Night Football. Let's start with the Colts offense and their second-year quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He came out of the gates on fire, completing 7 of 8 passes for 65 yards, capping it off with a 9-yard touchdown strike to rookie wideout, A.D. Mitchell. This was exactly the kind of start the Colts wanted to see from their offense as they dominated the Bengals' backups. However, Richardson's night was ultimately a bit up and down. He finished 8 of 14 for 86 yards, a touchdown, and an interception that was returned for a pick six after a miscommunication with tight end Kellen Granson. The inconsistency is something the Colts will want to clean up before the regular season. On the defensive side, rookie linebacker Laiatu Latu flashed early with a nice sack, working against Bengals backup tackle Cody Ford. Veteran defensive end Genard Avery also got in on the action with a sack of his own. These young defensive players are making a strong case for increased playing time and roster spots. In the running game, backup Tyler Goodson had a solid night, racking up 57 yards on 13 carries. Meanwhile, star running back Jonathan Taylor saw limited action with just 15 yards on 4 carries. It was good to see Goodson take advantage of the opportunity and show his ability to contribute in the backfield. One player who continued to impress was third-string quarterback Jason Bean. The dual-threat signal caller completed all 4 of his pass attempts for 52 yards and added 15 rushing yards, including a 1-yard touchdown run. Unfortunately, Bean had to leave the game after a hit to the helmet, so we'll have to monitor his status and hope it's not a serious injury. Defensively, defensive tackle Eric Johnson made a great effort play, chasing down and hitting the Bengals quarterback to force a fumble that the Colts recovered. These types of effort plays are exactly what you want to see from players fighting for a roster spot. Johnson's tenacity and hustle could earn him a spot on the final 53-man roster. And let's not forget about the Colts' backup kicker, Spencer Schrader. He was perfect on the night, hitting from 56 and 41 yards. While Matt Gay is still the Colts' starting kicker, Schrader is making a strong case for a practice squad spot or even another opportunity elsewhere in the NFL. It's always valuable to have a reliable backup option at the kicker position. Finally, the Colts put an exclamation point on the victory with a 40-yard touchdown run from recent waiver claim Demetric Felton in the closing minutes. A great way to finish off the preseason with a convincing win and send the fans home happy. Overall, it was a solid outing for the Colts, with their starters looking sharp early and the backups and roster hopefuls making their cases. Quarterback Anthony Richardson showed flashes of his potential, but also some areas for improvement. The defensive line made its presence felt, and the special teams units were impressive as well. As the Colts turn their attention to the regular season, they'll be looking to build on this preseason finale performance. With the roster decisions looming, these last few preseason games were crucial for players on the bubble to make their case for a spot on the final 53-man roster. We'll have to wait and see how the Colts season unfolds, but based on what we saw in this game, there are plenty of reasons for optimism in Indianapolis. The young talent is starting to emerge, and the coaching staff has some tough choices to make in the coming days. That's all the time we have for today's 3 Prime Show. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.